Controlling relationships. Controlling relationships. Are you controlling? Is somebody controlling you? Is there somebody out there that's trying to sway the relationship and sway how you move into their direction? Are you trying to keep up with a person? Are you insecure? Even if you don't feel like you're insecure, do you have signs of insecurity? Do you have signs of worry? Do you worry whether somebody's going to cheat on you or not? Are you concerned whether somebody's going to do you right or wrong or not? Do you spend your thoughts worrying about the person that you're with, or the person that you're dealing with, or the person that even you could have just met this person? But are you traumatized by your past relationships that has you feeling like, I need to kind of be up on a person to see whether they're going to do me right or wrong? I mean, realistically, you should know some things about a person, how they move, kind of have an understanding of how they rock just in their life in general, so that way you can kind of know what you're getting into. But are you showing signs of control? Are you showing signs of, I need to foot a person? I need to know where they're at all times. I need to know when you get off. I need to know when you go to work. I need to know who you're with. I need to know who were you speaking to, how you were speaking to them, what y'all were talking about. I need to know when you move, when you're not moving. I want to know why you're not moving. I want to know why you are moving. When are you coming home? How long will that take? How long will it be before I see you again? Why didn't you tell me you were going to do this? Why didn't you ask me to go? And a lot of times, in a lot of situations, there are women who have this complex, but there are men who do it. And actually, the men that do this, they some of the worst men for y'all women to deal with. I promise you. I promise you. A dude like that, man, he is going to run you into the ground. But a controlling relationship will run the person you're dealing with into the ground, or it will bring out the worst in the person. Or it'll bring out an I don't care attitude. I don't give a fuck attitude. I'm going to cuss on this video. I don't care if they demonetize it or whatever. But a lot of times, you will push a motherfucker to go astray on you, because you're being controlling. Or sometimes the person that's controlling you will push you to an edge and bring out a character in you that you never wanted to come out. You never wanted to be this person. I never wanted to be this furious with somebody. Everything's good. Everything's cool. You know? But there are people out there that they want to control the situation when they're dating you, when they're in a relationship with you, when they're in a marriage with you. There are people who have put up with 20 and 30 years of a relationship that has worn them out. I mean, worn them out. There are people, men and women. You ever see the woman who has a husband, they've been together 30, 40 years, kind of an old couple or older couple, and you ever see how beat down those men are? You ever see how they're hunched over, and anytime they're walking somewhere, the wife, come on, hurry up. Why are you walking so slow? Come on, close the door. Put this in the cart. All right, take that out the cart. Put that in the trunk. Come on now, we got somewhere to go. And he, all right, baby. Okay. All right, I'm coming. All right. Control withered him away. And you can see it in his eyes. He beat down, but he don't know where else to go. He don't see himself breaking free or putting his foot down in that situation. Some people you can put your foot down. Some people you just have to say, F it, I ain't doing it. And you can keep it. You can leave it stay. But control starts with small things. Control always starts in a good intentional manner. Some of you are controlling in relationships and you mean well, you mean good. I just want to know where you're going at. I just wanted to know when you was off. I just kind of wanted to know when you was coming home. I had cooked this meal, and I just wanted to make sure it was warm when you got here. It starts off with good intentions. I was just thinking about you. I just wanted to know what you had going on. Because I miss you. Because I love you. Because I care about you. And then eventually it evolves. It evolves to where this person turned what became an understanding into a law. You broke the law. There are consequences for breaking the law. You have enraged me because you did not call me. Oh, you don't care no more? You don't love me no more? Well, why you got to do that? Why you didn't ask me first? How you know I didn't have something to do? How you know I didn't want you to be home? How do you know? People enter into controlling relationships through means of good intention, and then all of a sudden, the darkness starts to set in, and then this person begins to transform themselves and transform you into something that was never intended. A lot of times, relationships turn into this. Are you being controlling? Do you think your controllingness is good? Is it a good intention? Is it loving? Or have you become a monster in your own relationship? Have you become Darth Vader in your relationship? If anybody knows what Darth Vader is, look up Star Wars. Have you become the wicked one? Have you become the Wicked Witch of the West? Have you become the type of man who beats down a person emotionally? It's an emotional beatdown. It's an emotional breakdown of a person's psyche, of a person's resolve, of a person's good energy. Have you allowed somebody to break you down, break down your good energy, break down your love? This is how controlling relationships break people. This is how men get heart attacks. This is how women have strokes. Sometimes it ain't always that a person is cheating. Sometimes you are being manipulated and controlled and put in a position where you always have to move according to somebody else's will. It's bad for a man because, we call that being impact. Pussy whip, whatever you want to call it. This bitch done broke your ass the fuck down, nigga, and you can't move without her say so. You ever find yourself, when you get off of work, looking at the clock, making sure you have enough time for the person that you're with? You're having a great time, you're enjoying yourself, but you can't fully enjoy yourself because you're looking at your clock. And this is for people who are good. Sometimes people do it because you cheated or you've done something shady, and they begin to lock down your life. And now they want to see where you're going, what you're doing, who you're with. Why are you going over there? When are you coming back? Don't spend too long. Come on now. And then sometime you didn't do anything. Sometimes you're a good person. Know if you're a good person or not, too. If you're a good person and you do the right thing, you don't come home too late. You don't stay out too late. You don't associate with the wrong crowds or a crowd that disrespects your relationship. But this person still has it in them to foot you. Who, what, when, where, why. Who, what, when, where, why is the worst thing you can do day to day in a relationship that will ruin your relationship. Don't ruin it because you fucking up the vibe. You fucking up the energy now. You think you're doing right by a person by asking because you think it's out of love, but what you're doing is you're wearing out the person that you're with. When did you get to work? When did you get off? Why didn't you tell me? Where you going now? You going to see Mama's house? Why? You going to see Pop's house? Why? How long you plan on spending over there? When you coming back? When? Who? What? Why? When? Where? You are ruining your relationship. You have a problem, a complex. You mean well, but you're wearing it out. There's no room for error. There's no room for mistakes because you turn what was supposed to be an understanding into a law, into a rule, into an obligation that you have begun begun to wear out the person that you're with. And if they are soft enough, if they weak enough, they gonna bend. You gonna break them. You definitely gonna break them. And you're not gonna get the love that you think you're getting from a person. You're getting compliance. It's not love, it's compliance. It's not love, it's cooperation to your law, to your will. There are people that break people down. You ever see a woman? She was beautiful. She was wonderful. She was sexy. She was outgoing. She was outspoken. She did a lot, said a lot, people person. And then all of a sudden, 2-3 years in a relationship with a person, makeup ain't right like it used to be. Her hair ain't right like it used to be. She don't speak up like she used to be. She don't show up to certain things like she used to. She was being broken down. Her man always call her. Where you going? When you coming back? Why you got to go over there? Who you talking to? Well, why you had to stay so long? You know I'm at the house. I'm waiting on you. Come on now. I'm sick of your bullshit. Why you always fuck? See? So I can't stand about your ass. That woman has been broken down. She done gained weight. She got bags up under her eyes. You can see it all in the forehead with the lines in the forehead. You can see it all in the face. The gray hair's coming out, not even naturally. The gray hair's coming out because of stress. You are stressing this woman the fuck out, nigga. You are stressing her the fuck out. And the crazy part about it, you're stressing yourself out because you don't really have to deal with it. But love will confuse you and have you thinking, I don't fully love this person if I'm not cooperating with him. But this person is beating you down. They're breaking you down. They're breaking you, bro. Taking you over. Men, same thing. She pretty. She got a nice ass, a nice body. But boy, she has become a nightmare. Your worst nightmare. Your worst imagination. Because you got the woman you want. She pretty, boy. She a trophy. You got what you was looking for. And then you got what you wasn't looking for. Because you don't know this woman got insecurities. She got issues. She got problems. She got trauma. That last nigga, drug her ass, boy. Drug her ass. Boy, she ain't finna let this shit happen on her watch no more. Come on, nigga. When you got off for work, come on now. She ain't cheating. She ain't cheating. But she's emotionally abusive now due to her trauma. Emotionally broken down so much to where she got to break you down in order for her to function properly. In order for her to function properly with you and cooperate with you, oh man, what is going to take to keep her happy? Are you controlling? Are you in a situation where you're being controlled? A controlling relationship, oh, it's one of the worst relationships because it don't involve outlandish shit like cheating. It don't involve where you having to fight people and get into it with people because they're argumentative and it's all this chaos. No, it's a silent chaos. It's a withering away. It's a silent breakdown of you and your character. It's a silent breakdown of your resolve. It's a calm way of abuse. And it's masked through love. This is how people end up in controlling relationships for 10, 15, 20 years. Sometimes it could be short, 3, 5 years, a year. Where this person is hounding you. Your every move. You can't shit, fart, piss, or nothing without this person knowing about it. There are people all over this world going through that. You ever see old men sitting up in the house waiting on his wife to cook? Come on, get up. Time to go to bed. Come on, take your shoes off. All right, put your clothes now. Put it in the dirty hamper now. You know what to do. Take your shoes off when you come in the house now. Come on now. Why you got to do it like that? You know you ain't supposed to do that. They son you. He daughter you. You become their child in the house. Everything is counted for. Everything is taken into account of. You are being controlled. And they may not know that they're controlling you. They may be traumatized. But they are withering away the good energy. They're taking away the vibe. they're no longer a vibe anymore. Your relationship is a series of who, what, when, where, whys. That's all it's about. And if you comply, they're happy. You can have the peace. You can have the love. You can get the sex. You can get that freaky shit. You can get the good energy from them. But what it takes is dwindling your energy down to a base level where the only understanding that you have with this person is the understanding of, if you comply, we'll be good. If you're nice, we'll be good. If you would just call me when you get off, we ain't gonna have no problem now. You made it like, and then it's the blame game too. You made me like this. All you got to do is let me know who you was talking to. All you got to do.